things up today in the test kitchen because we have moved everything that's fantastic about Bistro 1907
We're outside, Lauren.
out to the patio.
I know,
Mark.
what a beautiful day in Youngstown, Ohio.
It doesn't get much better than this.
I know, and we're sitting here
friend?
in historic downtown Youngstown overlooking the square, and we're going to cook some beef because we're in summer.
Cook some serious beef. Look at the size
Look at this
of
steak.
this thing.
So this is our 48-ounce Tomahawk ribeye steak from Lanning's. It's near Mount Vernon, Ohio, a little bit south of Columbus, and that's 48 ounces, 2 inches thick of Tomahawk ribeye steak, and we're going to cook that. So Lauren, I want you to help season that for me. So I'm going to put liberal amount of salt, because when you have a piece of meat 2 inches thick, you have to season it liberally.
So you just keep on going?
You just keep going like this is what you're paid to do for a living.
Gosh, that grill is so hot too. Thank you to our friends from Youngstown Propane.
Absolutely, they delivered it this morning.
Bringing this out for us today, because my goodness, is that baby hot right now.
Yes,
I feel
it is.
it on my face.
So now we're going to take this.
Oh, am I good? Is it good enough?
You're good, and I can add a little bit more, and we're just going to put it on the grill. And if you don't hear that noise when you put it on the grill, you're in trouble, because you're going to steam the meat. Because what we want to do is we want to start to caramelize the sugars inside of the beef and the proteins inside of the beef, so it has that great bark when we go to eat it, okay? So this steak on your grill, and this is enough to feed a family of 4. So this could be a luxury at the end of the summer barbecue, or this would be where you're having some great friends over to have a cocktail party, but you want to season that liberally. It's going to be enough to serve 4 people.
That is more than enough to serve 4 people.
So you can do this cover down, because we want to cook from the top and bottom. So we're going to put the cover down on that. And now we're going to go over and we want to serve that steak with some beautiful mushrooms, because what's not better than steak and mushrooms?
No kidding.
So we have our induction burner, and we're going to put some olive oil down. I'm going to turn that up to high.
Turn it
a little bit of butter.
Oh, I hear it a little bit.
A little bit of sizzle there.
Sizzle.
And it's going to start to sizzle. We're going to add some onions, because we want some onions. And what you have to do with onions, because onions have a lot of sulfur in them, you want to take a little bit of salt with the onions, and it draws out the sulfur, draws out the moisture, and it starts to release them and make them caramelized and both sweet and soft.
A little bit sweeter, so it like balances out the acid?
Exactly. We're going to add 2 different kinds of mushrooms. We're going to add shiitakes, because I love shiitake mushrooms. They're meaty, they're earthy, they're delicious. And then we're going to add the mushrooms we all grew up with.
I was going to say, those
the
I
moonlight
recognize.
mushrooms. Yes, these are the moonlight mushrooms we grew up with. And sometimes you got them in the can at home, and sometimes you got them fresh. It just depended.
Yep.
So now I want to throw down some fresh herbs on this. I love having basil. I love having thyme and rosemary to go with mushrooms. It's such a great flavor.
And you just leave it in whole like
We're just going to leave it in whole like that, and it's going to flavor the whole dish. We're going to add some slivered garlic, because I like to add slivered garlic, because that way if my guest doesn't want that garlic going in, they just like the flavor of it.
Take it out.
They can take it out and put it off to the side.
So you don't have bad breath later.
You don't have bad breath later. Okay? And we're just going to start to let these saute down. And you can see they're starting to get happy.
I love it when you say they start to get happy.
They're starting to get happy.
We're going to make t-shirts that say,
I know.
Get happy.
Well, you got to take a little bit from the past. And, Emeril Lagasse, one of the greatest showmen in Food Network history, he always made things happy in the saute pan. So to make this really happy now, we're going to make Cabernet mushrooms. So we're going to take, and if you want to step back just a little bit, and we're going to add about a half a bottle of Cabernet to this. And we're just going to let that Cabernet Sauvignon cook inside of there. And just remember, Lauren, when you're cooking with wine, you want to make sure you're able to drink it. So tell me, how's this Cabernet taste?
I didn't see that one coming. I was like, yeah? What about it, Mark? What about it? Okay, let me test it out. And you guys have some really great house wines.
Oh, we have some great house. We have 24 different glasses of wine, bottles of wine you can get by the glass. And at happy hour, they're half off Monday through Friday.
Cheers.
Great.
Cheers,
so
my friend.
We're going to let this cook
yet.
and simmer for about a half hour. We're going to let this steak cook for about a half hour. We're going to come back in about 5 minutes. We're going to flip it over so we get those beautiful cross sear marks, or hatch marks as everybody knows them to be. And then we'll be back to finish the dish.
Sounds good, Mark. Thank you. We'll be right back. That looks dynamite.
Baby, you got some big feet. Where do you get shoes for those feet?
I buy them at Ryer's, of course. They have all sizes, even for me. They're always tax-free and located in beautiful downtown Sharon.
Has your home or business encountered burst pipes, a backed up sump pump, or a flooded basement? Call the water damage specialists at Hope Building Services. Our professionals are available 24/7 to respond to any water damage emergency. When in need, there's always hope. Call 330-393-9999.
If you suffer from snoring or sleep apnea, wake up. The Sleep Easy Dental Spa has created a simple oral sleep device that is life-changing.
A lot of our patients have had a CPAP and either can't wear it or hate it.
Well, I was looking for alternative therapies for years, but I heard about the Sleep Easy dental appliance, and I gave that a try, and voila, it works like magic.
This custom-fit sleep device is covered by most insurance plans and Medicare. Call today for your free consultation. The Sleep Easy Dental Spa, Sleep better tonight, enjoy life tomorrow.
Hey, look at this.
Right? The magic of television,
Magic
my
of television. So we've cooked this. We've flipped it 4 times.
4 times.
We've cooked it about 7.5 minutes on each side.
All right.
We're going to bring that up to a beautiful medium rare temperature. If you like it medium well done. I would never cook this steak well done personally, but if that's the way you like it, you bought it. It's your steak.
Exactly. You do what you want.
And then what I've done is I've pre-rested this for 5 minutes, because what happens is when you cook a steak, all the juices get pushed out.
Okay.
Whether it's steak, a pot roast, a piece of pork, or whatever, all the juices are push out from the proteins. So then what you have to do is let it rest for 5 minutes so they go back in. If not, it's going to drizzle all over everywhere.
Okay.
So we've taken these beautiful mushrooms. We're just going to swirl in some butter.
That's like is that like you finish it?
This is to finish it. We're going to finish it. Usually you finish with salt, pepper, butter. You stir that in. Now we're going to cut our steak. Look at this knife.
Now that's a knife. That's a gift. I hope that was a gift.
No, I bought that myself.
Did?
And look at this gorgeous steak.
Oh my goodness, Mark.
Unbelievable. Going right down.
It's
now you know you're going to have some fat with the ribeye, but that's okay. That's what we like.
Want.
That's what we want with that
you
ribeye.
have at least taught me that is what gives it so much flavor.
Yes, and cut those generous slices for your guests so they feel like they're having a luxurious piece of meat. We're going to take some of those beautiful, gorgeous mushrooms and the jus and put it over the top. Just like this.
Can you tell I'm getting my fork ready
You're
already?
getting your fork ready. Season with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and let's put a little bit of fresh chive down on that. And Lauren, let me cut you a little piece from the edge right over there.
I would say a little baby piece, but I don't think I want a little baby piece.
There you go.
I think I want a
Check that out.
big mama piece.
And tell me how we did. Fantastic, right? Again, you can serve this at your party. You can serve this on your backyard. You can do whatever you want with it. You can also come down to Bistro 1907. It's not on the menu, it's on the secret menu.
Secret menu. Bistro1907.com is where all these recipes are. Cheers to you, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much,
What
Lauren.
a dynamite
Cheers.
chef.
What a great steak.
What a treat. Oh my goodness.